All right. Happy Friday. Good afternoon. Back to the. Oh, did that get moldy? Welcome back to the stream. Did that? Oh, it is getting moldy. Gross. Hold on one sec. There we go. Yeah, some of these paint spots got moldy. That's gross. Ew. There's a fuzzy one. That one's hard to tell. That was not that color before. Second. There we go. There's a big old white spot in that. That's gross. I was gonna try and see how long I can let these. Uh-oh, it's on the sponge. Well, you know what? It smells kind of weird. Anyways, here's the Hobbits. Let's get a little bit of heavy-duty cleaners on here. I'll use clean shit. Could put gin in. That's not a good idea. That's a waste of good gin. A little bit of acetone. I hope that doesn't melt or anything. It's acetone. Hi, Pancakes. What's up, buddy? This is not a snack. You want to smell it? Yeah, you don't like to smell acetone, dork. Stupid fuzz. Gross. I should wash my hands. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. I let this sit too long. So. My old palettes. No wet palette today. This thing needs to be cleaned. Thoroughly. Apparently generated a bunch of mold in the last week. It's on the plastic, it's on the sponge, so I just have to clean that up some other day. But I've got my old Hi Pancake. I hear you. Palette. Cool. We got moldy paint. Got pancakes here yelling at me. I need a drink. So I've got lemon juice. I hope this isn't moldy. Put some stuff in the cork, but I think it's just gin stuff. I mean, it's gin. It's not like it's gonna get moldy. It's awful. It's got the be very strong mold to live in this bottle. A couple shots in there at least. 4 or 5 ounces. And lastly, the tonic. Just about. In there. Anyways, all right. Got a drink. I apparently had a bunch of moldy paint. I do need. Where's my little cup? My little water cup, but damn. Oh, it was a little ramekin, so I think I actually put it back in the kitchen where it belongs. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I may have breathed in a bunch of lime pulp. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. First sip was all pulpy bits. Heartburn. Delicious. Good old heartburn. Maybe the lime went old. Oh, you know what? I didn't add any of my gin syrup. That's what it is. That's why it tastes funny. Black. All right, let's pick out some colors. So both of their pants are kind of dark. So I'm actually going to pull out Eshin for that. No, Scab and Blight for their pants. Also, Mary's cloak. Looks like it could be done that way. Skin set. Ooh, my throat warm. Basic skin set. It is the heavy skin tone, flesh wash, cadmium skin, and pale flesh from Vallejo. Excuse me, birds. Excuse me. Black and white for the eyes. Great. Right. Pippin's cloak is kind of dark red. So I'm going to use Galvorback and I don't know if I want to highlight with corn. It's kind of a dull red. I might just wash and highlight the Galvorback. Pants, Hobbit fur on their feet. His scarf is gray. So do that with a Scab and Blight to highlight. His jacket's a dark blue. Just bought some duller blues the other day, so I think I've got well for that. Sticking on scale green is a little too gray. At the same time, Calidor? No, not quite Calidor. I might highlight with Teclis. I will shade the Fang. It's too purple. Cantor's almost too dark. I'll do Cantor. Covers most of his clothes. Mary's got green and yellow. Missing yellow. Where do my yellows go? My gold. I will need some gold and silver. Lead Belcher, Stormhost, and Liberator Gold. Where the heck did I put this yellow? I don't even remember what yellow I'm missing. Oh, screw it. Alright. Everland Sunset. There's jacket, and then some more stuff, foresty green. Let's go with Wog Flash. We'll highlight with we highlight it with Wog Flash kind of is the highlight. What darker foresty green. It's almost got it's got just the slightest teal hue to it. But it's not quite. It's like a pine green. On teal. What if I did Gosh, Nocturne is so dark. Yeah, okay, let's do Wog, and we'll highlight with, I guess, Lauren Forest. Hair. Alright, we got some browns, blondes. So we'll do, I see he's got a bag on him too. So we'll do Cat-Chan for the bags, belts and stuff. Maybe as a base for Pippin's hair too. Rhinox is the base, then we'll shade. And Mary will get Steel Drab with a Screaming Skull highlight with some kind of brownish yellowish. I think I'll cover it. So now I have to go find my little bowl on a mug. I'm going to use it as a bowl. Bad idea time. Just enough water that I can thin some paints. Pancakes, do lock yourself in 1 second. All right, let me go free pancakes. Okay, we can start painting. All right, buddy. Want to leave? You're abandoning me? See you, buddy. Dork. Such a dork. But it looks like it's going to be taking up most of the color. Let's start with the Scab and Blight. Size brush out for that. It's a little long, actually. Let's just go with the old brush. This is where garbage brush really used to shine, was when I had to mix all these on the wet palette instead of the dry palette. Because now that my wet palette's all moldy, we'll see. I just need a little blob. And then just a couple drops. 1 drop ought to be enough. Yeah. I haven't done this in a while. That looks like the right consistency. Alright. Mary's cloak. So let me get a bunch off of the brush just by doing his cloak. Real garbage job on his cloak. That'll clear off garbage brush. The actual painting brush. Is he glued in there? Yeah. I was gluing him into the base and dropped him. I almost like, the way he hit the ground, I thought he was gonna like destroy his sword or something. Always dropping the minis. His hood. When it comes to the washes, I'm gonna use different colored washes over the different grays because the grays are different, but they're not really, just slightly colorful. Not in a fun, vibrant way. They're trying to stay hidden, but they're not the elven cloaks yet for these 2 models. Underside there with the hooked end of the brush. Right. Doesn't look like, yeah, it's just a regular clasp on there. They don't have the elven clasps yet. Something I really like to get set up for all my minis is the um, models for like every occasion. Like, yeah, I've got a Gandalf, but maybe I'll go with the one where he's fighting Saruman instead, or the one of him versus the Balrog. But then for models like the rest of the Fellowship, whose gear can change, I like getting the different models, them all prepped up. So here's Merry and Pippin without the Elven Cloak. Next time I do them, I'll probably do Elven Cloaks. Actually, I might do the ones on Treebeard next. Do I own that Treebeard? I don't think I do. I own the original metal one, two of them. I'm turning one of them into just generic and what is he doing with his cloak? He's just like holding it in one hand, like a vampire. Alright, so we got the base, almost done with his base coat for the gray. Pippin will have all the same. Is it cloak? No. His pants and scarf for Pippin. Cloak hood. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm doing these guys in a pair because they don't seem too big, so I don't think they're going to take me long. All right, cloak and pants. Pants and scarf. His scarf is under his cloak, so it's not even just the one little bit of scarf sticking out. Pants. A little scabbard around his pants. I kept dropping them, so I figured I was just going to glue them in now. Because they're so small, like, you're not going to see under the edges of them. Some models you can. Hobbits are not one of those models. Alright, that covers the gray base coat. Next up should probably be Pippin's jacket. What color is under his jacket? Alright, let me pull up another reference picture of Pippin. I can't tell. I can see his jacket and I can see his scarf, but I can't see Pippin. Alright. Pull up some images. I can find like see all the special Pippins. Ooh. Come on, computer. You're slagging. Ooh, by a lot. Jesus. Oh, VTube Studio froze. There's that. Gosh, this is kind of like more gray. I connect a single good reading. I guess it's a lighter colored shirt. But Safari. Alright, we're moving in. Oh, computer, potato computer. I need a drink. So I'll probably actually use the Screaming Skull on his shirt. Pull a little bit of that out right now. Oh, God. Right. I think this is one of the thinner paints. Look like garbage. Yeah, this one's got a little bit chunky. Kind of see it just plopping off there. So use the brush, get right up in there. That's really all I need. So 2 spots, that's it. Oh, it was barely even a drop. But hey, it'll look good. Alright. Pippin's jacket. Let's do a little bit of the Cantor blue. Now, you know what? I'm looking at this and I'm just not sure what blue to use. Where do I get the tech list from? This one? Instead of... Oh gosh, they're so close. I'll use Calidor and Techless instead. And then when I wash the Calidor, it's a little darker. Yeah, Calidor's. It's the garbage water. I'm doing one shirt, so I don't really care about getting everything off the big brush. My tray got moldy. Gross. Do a couple coats. I did thin it a bit. Why am I thinking like Gilligan's Island? Not that old. Man. Sleeves. Bump my good water. Stupid moldy wet palette. It's my own fault. I never clean it. It's hoping to stretch it for so long, but kind of looking at it right before I started, I was thinking, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me fill in that center area with more paint blobs, and then I'll change out the thing. Turns out, no. Mold. Screw you. It's just moldy. Alright, that ought to be enough blue for his jacket. Yeah. See, that's one of the things I kind of dislike about this kind of wet palette, or the dry palette, I guess, is if I only need a little bit, I don't really have like the option to mix up just like a dot and then dampen it. Just kind of goes all in. See a little bit more scarf that I didn't quite notice before. Get that. There's a little blue on this too. I just see it now. Well, this rest of it sticking with the glue. I'll try to use this brush as much as I can today, just because. Get out of there, blue. Okay, good enough. Hey, if it's not coming out there, it's not going to come out with the paint. I need to recalibrate my face. I do. 1 second. That's a little better. Head's not flying around like crazy. Right. Do Mary's vest. Everland Sunset. How runny is this one? It's a little thick. Hi, honey.
You should see the mess downstairs.
Did the boys do it, or did you do it?
So much cat.
So that was you. You're the one who put the cat hair everywhere?
Just creeps.
Goofball. Oops. Alright, this is just as fast. This one definitely went too thin, so it's going to be a couple coats with this. Fortunately, once you like add water to it, it actually seems to dry faster. Probably got my chat set up properly. Turns out I was using old OBS, so to upgrade. Not upgrade, but update. Dry a little bit. Don't want it to dry on the brush though. Zip, 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 zip. More gin. I get some tongles with some drinking hands. Ah, damn. I used a whole lime in that glass. Alcohol doesn't burn, but the lime sure does. Oh, damn. It's my light, right? It's a little better. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm tired as shit from my medication? I have not been sleeping, like, at all. Having those dreams where it's just like, you wake up and you go to work, and then you wake up in your bed and you're like, what the shit? But it still feels like you just went to, like, spent an entire day at work. And you're just like, brain, we were supposed to be relaxing, jerk. Come on, brain. Right, let's do for his jacket a little bit of wog flesh. That's one of the new ones I just bought, so I haven't opened it yet. Is it thin enough? No, it's not. I'm gonna keep rotating the palette around. This one's actually a little thick. Ooh, this one's actually fairly thick. Oh, don't fall on my finger. Oh, mixing paints is a mess. Yeah, this one's really thick. I know it's a base coat. It's a base coat, but it's like really gooey. So I'm gonna have to add a little bit more water. Got a cat fuzz in it. Oops. I don't know. Well, no, that still looks kind of thick even after blending it, but hey, I'm only doing one jacket with it. It's not like I have to deal with it for a whole army or something. Right. Mary's jacket. They're both holding their cloaks, I just realized. The little sleeves. Oh, getting the cloaks. Brush is a good brush for base painting because it's for base coats. Because it's the hooked edges I can get into stuff. I can always make sure everything's like on there and all the little nooks and crannies. And then when I just have to do highlight stuff, I can just switch to my finer ones. As long as like the cracks and stuff are all filled with the dark base coat, like it all looks good. Problem is sometimes I gotta do a weird angle to make sure I'm getting it in there. I just want half the jacket. It's starting to curl a little. Gonna have to snip a few more bristles. God damn. It's like it didn't mix properly. Like one side is gooey and the other side's real thin of the paint blob. Yes, came off the thin side. Great. Like in his armpit. I always think it's so funny. Whenever, colonial history times. Anytime the Europeans show up anywhere, the locals are always like, "Oh yeah, the guys, they don't bathe. They don't bathe as much." So I can't imagine how horrible everybody in Middle Earth probably smells. Like, you guys just spent a year running around, hanging out with Gollum. You guys are gonna stink. I actually think they do mention that they can smell Gollum in the books. Little baby eating Gollum. Takes care of the jacket. Right. Let's do Pippin's cloak. It's the Gal back red. I was always trying to like extend my list of paints, so it's got so hard because it was like, I don't know what a Gal back is, but this is the red for it. Oh, here's some other weird color name. Copyrighted by Games Workshop. Who knows what it actually is? I have a few of those, like my Stegodon green is really blue. Alright, Pippin's cloak. Excuse me. It's not a bright red. I'm just really not sure what I'm going to highlight it with. Because I guess this is okay color-wise. I should cover most of the back with that brush. Let's get the other side while that dries. This is like garbage. This is holding a lot of water. That's weird. Anyways, alright, cloak. It's got some bunched up there behind his leg. Almost done with the base coats, actually. How long have I been at this? 45 minutes. Alright, this bristle is starting to curl too much. Cloak's got like 2 layers on it. Yeah. I mean, Pippin is like Hobbit royalty. Essentially. His grandfather is the Thane, the Shire. His sister's a murderer. Killing miserable hobbits. Miserable hobbit queen, lord, noblewoman, whatever. Pushed her down some stairs. That wasn't included in the main appendices. Like the meme with Aragorn talking to Gandalf the White. It's like, so you're Maiar spirit? Really been powerful being since the beginning of time? Effectively an angel? You told Pippin to kill himself in Moria. Gale's just like, did I? Wear Sylvan next time. Go a little on the coat, but I think I'll cover that with highlight. This little Red Riding Hood. And it's cramping. Here's a dark spot, so I'm gonna get that now so I can, when I do the second coat, it covers it better. Got more on the jacket. Whoops. Some on the pants. Whoops. The back and underside. Alright, let's get his shoulder. Right, now while this dries, touch up a couple points of blue I overpainted. Hear my mother-in-law going off in sermon. Alright, let's get that blue fixed. I don't remember where it was. It was... there it is. There. Hi, Pancakes. I hear you, buddy. Oh, kitty got the sniffles? Sneezing. Panny. He's not coming. He's just gonna sit out in the hall and sneeze and smack his brothers. Kitty cat, you being a jerk? Trick question, or rhetorical question. He's always a jerk. Ouch. More gin. Pancakes what? You close the door. What a butt face. Oh my god, I'm really regretting putting the whole lime in there. Alright, let's give it the second coat in the back. Gin is really an acquired taste, I think. I like it. It's bitter. I like bitter drinks. Pancakes, you kicked the door wide open. Yeah, buddy, I hear you. Kitty cat. Being a butthead. I love you, though. Jerk. My old roommate used to buy cheap gin that tastes like bug spray. I always made myself a handful of mixed drinks and I'd be like, oh, shit, what have I done? I've just ruined the juice I used as a mixer. I guess I gotta finish it. Even though he was the youngest in the group, we used to send him to buy alcohol. Because he was the tallest. He's like 6.5 feet tall. So nobody ever carded him. Then our other roommate was 24 and could buy alcohol. But he was really short, so they always got thrown out. They always tried to take his ID because they always thought it was fake. So we had to send the 19-year-old in to go buy alcohol for the 24-year-old. That about covers the cloak. There's an edge there, but I'm not going to risk it with this brush. All right. That is most of their base coat, except their flesh. Flesh. Pancakes, where did you go? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. He came in, screamed, kicked the door open, and then took a nap. Typical cat behavior. Alright, heavy skin filling. These are so little. At least it's out of a dropper, so I don't have to weight it too much. What the hell is she yelling about? And I do not care. My wife calls her mom Frau Holla. I always assumed it was some kind of like term of endearment. It turns out it's like a old lady from like a fairy tale about like being just a cranky old lady in the woods, and she always calls her mom that. I never knew it. Her mom hates it, but my wife just doesn't stop. Frau Holla, yeah. I'm not saying it's an inaccurate nickname. Triangles. Alright. 1 foot, 2 foot, Harfoot, Proudfoot. That scene in the Fellowship is from, it's inspired by the Ralph Bakshi version. There's a lot of scenes like that in the Fellowship. They're taken from the Bakshi movie. The ring wraith standing over him, sniffing is one of them. They're hiding under the log. Actually, that's almost a 1-for-1. Alright, they're just feet. Just hands. Teensy bit more on that hand. Why are they clutching their cloaks? That's a mystery to me. Knuckle. Clean the brush up a bit, get a little wet before I stick it back in here. Yeah, it's drying a little quick. Just mash it onto his face. I don't think his ears are showing. Bilbo's wear, but I don't think, it doesn't look like Mary's are. So we need a second coat. The chin's kind of light. Pippin's face. Oh, doing their eyes is going to be so hard. Their heads are so small. Oh, that's what I miss about doing the Uruks. Their helms block their face, so I don't have to worry about screwing their faces up. It's just big old chunk of nothing. Oh, is he? Oh, he's not glued in. That's why. Oh man, I'm glad for that. And I thought I had royally messed up his stance. Turns out he's not even glued in. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Paint's starting to thicken up a bit. I'm gonna switch my camera around a little bit. I feel like I'm looking too hard to the side. His pants a little bit, it's okay. Shin, there we go. Don't know what the hell possessed Rankin Bass though to take Return of the King and like ignore most of the story and make it into a musical. And like the same few songs repeatedly. See their faces before it gets too dry and I start losing facial features. I just had to do Pippin's hands afterwards. Go me wings, stop wiki links. His face. Ironically, the songs they took from Tolkien actually turned out to be the better songs than the ones they wrote. I guess I don't know why I said ironically, but like, it's just kind of funny. Goblins break, goblins crack. Alright. Right, it's Pippin's hand. Sleeve down on it a bit. His thumb, hit the fingers. Part of his palm there? Yes. Doesn't have to be, yeah. Alright. Oops, almost swiped Mary with the brush. Alright. Pippin's hand is going to be a little harder than Mary's. Because it's pulled in closer. It's a tighter grip. Mary's was like mostly covered by his sleeve. So the hand touches his sleeve, so I think I'll have to do. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, that was close. I only got a tiny bit on his sleeve. I did, however, push this freshly painted hand into my own finger, so. We're an hour in, and that is almost the base layers all done. I just have to do their hair and weapons. Cool. Their swords, I think I'm just gonna do lead belcher and then some washes. Because they're old, they're found in the barrows, so I'm not gonna care. But they're not gonna be clean, pristine elven blades. Oh, when the hell did that happen? I must have stuck it in there. Hey, as long as I don't smear it all over the models, I don't care. Metallics always get weird once you start trying to dilute them, so I just go always straight out of the pot with metallics. Oh, I guess he does have his bag I have to do too. Ray doesn't. Ooh, got it. Ray doesn't have too much on him, I don't think. Pippin's got a bag, but blade on the hilt. Get the pommel on this side. Splorp, splorp, splorp. Got it. Yeah, actually, Mary's got nothing. Did him a little dirty in the books, or in the movie, compared to the books. Mary's smart and perceptive, and figures out exactly what's going on with Frodo. Helps him plan his escape. Get away from Hobbiton. Pippin's like officially like a Hobbit child still. He's 27, 28, and Hobbits don't come of age until they're 33. So, as far as the Hobbits are concerned, Pippin's like 17. He's not an idiot. He's just an annoying teenager. Take it easy on him, Gandalf. His thumb. Alright. Let's get their hair. So what was I going to do for Mary's hair? That was the odd one. Pippin's was just going to be Rhinox hide. Rhinox hide's getting real old, though. Like, yeah, it's real thick. I don't know if there's even enough in here to even shake. I got the ball in there, but... Camera, I gotta move you. Keep freaking out my own face. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on the pot for that one. Alright. Pippin's hair. Oh, that's what I was going to use for Mary. This is base. Little thick, but it's going on hair. So that, as long as I just cram it into the texture, it'll work fine. Painting anything with a lot of texture is always a pain in the ass. So we have to take like a really rough brush and do all those spots first. It's quiet enough I can hear my drink bubbling, and loud enough I can't focus on anything. Got like fish tank motors and stuff going all around me. My fish tanks looks like shit. Maybe about as good as I can get it with this brush. Wasn't great, but hey, I'm done with that color, so I don't care. Time to flush that water. Hi, Pancakes. What's up, buddy? Hey, kitty cat. Oh, you. Hey, Waffles. You came in too, buddy? Here come the cats. Hi, buddy. Buddy, you're old. Love you. Pancakes, what are you up to? Trouble? Pancakes is terrible. We love him very much. Oh, they're gonna start some shit. You guys want to not fight? Alright, Pancakes took a nap instead. Don't need another fight breaking out here. Every little bit of hair and every single tiny stroke. You look at it from another angle and you realize you missed a whole section. Clump of hair. Does have a backpack on. Whammy links. Stop wiki links. I pull a smaller brush to do the back with. That should be fine. How many frames am I losing? Dropped frame 132. That's probably when I had the internet open. Oh my god, the heartburn from this lime. Alright, now I know. Half a lime per drink. Jesus. I'm not gonna waste the good shit. Oh, it burns. But it's not the alcohol. Ah, my throat. Oof. Heartburn. Oh, damn. Alright, so there's a limit on how much lime I can put in here. I'm probably not eating any Sour Patch Kids after this either. The uncomfortable state of my throat. Ouch. Wings. Stop wiki links. I feel like the funniest thing is hearing the songs from old animated Hobbit, Lemmy songs. Just a real what the fuck to suddenly recognize it. Watching Gerbil stick up Mr. Slave's ass and then suddenly, greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Tiny little strap that goes right next to the scarf. Oh, I hate it. Got it. Whew. It's got a scabbard on the side, too. Missed a little bit of jacket here, so look at that. I don't think the blue paint is still wet, is it? Really only the tiniest little bit. It's dry. Okay. Caliber. That's what I started with. I hate having to go back to just do the tiniest little blip. There's a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to identify like what something is until you get more of the stuff around it painted. There we go.
Still wants more.
Waffles, buddy. You're still hungry? Can we get in the door, honey? Pancakes kicked it open. Okay. Bag of straps. That's always fun. Hey.
How are you doing?
Good. Getting pretty far through these guys, actually. I get a little less paint on his front. I'll get on his bag first. There's like a little bit of belt sticking out here under his vest.
Uh-huh.
Get that out. That's smeared it everywhere. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Sure, there's no caffeine in here.
What you drinking? Oh, the vitamin water I had?
It's already screwed on that once today. I have any more caffeine in my diet.
Turn into a hummingbird.
I'm gonna pressure wash the house or something. Oh, that's delicious.
Yep, I think that's the mango melon.
Two dinners waffles. Two.
Waffles, buddy. You're 14 years old, man. 13 and a half. 13 and 3/4 of a years old, buddy. You can't be eating everything.
We had 2 canisters full of cat hair and stuff.
Alright, I think that is the base coats are complete. Yep, base coats are good. Cool. Let's get the biggest washes out of the way first.
Looking into my soul again.
He's a needy baby, and he has mastered the technique of staring at you until you give him food.
Can I squish it around?
Sure.
I really do think it's the mist. Because I noticed it like as soon as I relax.
Yeah, it could be like something towards the elbow.
That's exactly where it is. It's almost like I hit my funny bone one too many times, and now the nerve just won't relax.
Have you tried not having any nerves?
Well, see, if I cut them, then that should take care of that. Right?
Yeah, there you go. You won't feel that. You won't feel anything.
Right?
Perfect.
Right, boys?
Clear out a couple of colors. Okay. I'm going to do the eyes about this time. So I'm going to do I'll do the eyes after the washes. Because sometimes the washes help me see the eyes better. Okay. Their pants, cloaks are all kind of just off grays. So I'm actually going to do Mary's pants with this Druchii Violet. Druchii Violet shade. I hope it's not too intense. The pants are kind of dark. It isn't like a super violet. Yeah, alright, yeah, it's acceptable. Yeah, that works. Didn't make everything just a dark purple. It's kind of a grayish. It's dull purple. So it's not like magenta or anything. It isn't very vibrant violet either. That does give him more of a gray pants with a slight purple hue to them. I just hope it's not shiny like some of the other shit. I didn't check. I'll have to make a note. Some of these, they're not gloss, but they are glossy, and it's kind of a pain in the ass when I'm painting some of these. Like Legolas turned out real glossy. Alright, just the Druchii Violet. Where did that come from? This cloak's kind of fine. Pants are fine. So I'm gonna do the pants. Regular old normal oil. Pippin's pants and Mary's cloak. What's so funny, hun?
Here, I feel like we're living in 2 different worlds right now. Starbucks just sent an email. They must be so desperate because they're advertising 4 drinks tomorrow for $20.
Goddamn.
Like, they're just itching for cash apparently. But it's just really funny because that's just 4 drinks. That's a lot.
his pants. Let's do Mary's cloak. Behind his balls. Always found doing sideways swipes over the textures for the shades always works really nice. Helps deposit drops in there. If you swipe it with every groove and texture, it ends up just cleaning it out instead of leaving any in there. Then the texture doesn't stand out as well.
Next week is supposed to be almost 100 degrees.
Jesus.
And my plan is to set out in a cooler some ice, and then I'm going to put some water bottles in there in case we're having any deliveries that day.
Yeah, it's goddamn 100 degrees.
It's like 98. But to be fair, the Northeast has been
Also miserable.
Also spin the river, yeah.
Oof.
Well, I shouldn't single out the Northeast. Or US. What was it? Boston was like 98 yesterday. Rochester 94, 95. City was. I just looked at some random ones.
Yeah, no thanks. Like, I miss the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I made his hair a little dark. Ooh, my foot fell asleep. There's the black one. Let's do the black gloss. Let's get the blades out of the way. Just normal gloss. Help grunge up these old barrel blades.
That's okay. These are some weird conversations if anyone's there. But so have you ever heard of people insuring body parts like celebrities?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how Taylor Swift has her legs insured. I forgot what Kim Kardashian has.
Her ass.
Okay. Well, apparently Nick Cannon, he just protected
His penis?
his nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm glad the lid was on. I dropped my fucking cannon, Jesus. Alright, Agrax Earthshade.
what on earth?
Do this for the top of their feet and the bags. I mean, you'd think his penis is like the opposite of his moneymaker. It's where all his money goes.
Right? Like, money aside, because I can't imagine how much his childcare and also taking care of the mothers, because I'm sure that, like, they want a portion, a paycheck too. But that aside, who on earth has time for 12 kids in a full-time career?
Well, if he only ever sees them, never.
I know. He put out a Father's Day interview or something, and he said, oh yeah, I want to give all my kids the opportunity to catch up with me. And it's like, the opportunity? They're your children.
Goddamn.
Anyway, all I'm saying is have as many kids as you can.
Some shade near his head now.
Gordon Ramsay insured his tongue for $10 million.
I don't like piano players who insure their hands.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, here's my main moneymaker.
Crazy. Mm-hmm.
But I guess Gordon Ramsay makes sense. He's a chef.
Yeah, it's just wild.
Alright, if I shade... These is yellow. Cassandora yellow. One of the... I wonder if this will shade his vest properly. I don't... Okay, well... No, I'm not going to use that one. They use sepia? Yeah, Seraphim sepia. On his vest. Because the yellow's like... That's a bright yellow. I don't think it'll mix well. Oh, whoa, hey. Cat hair. In the brush.
Let's talk about kitty politics.
Even that wasn't that great either. A little bit more. Ooh, too much, too much. That's okay. It's okay, it's gooey. I can wick it away, no problem. I just have to highlight a little bit more with the yellow again, I guess. Let's get the Carbo Crimson for the cloak, Pippin's cloak. It's blue and what's this? Stonian Candle Shade, Beal Tan. What's this one? Oh, Typhus Corrosion. That's a technical. Use Beal Tan. That's got a slight bluish teal hue to it. Carbo Crimson for Pippin's cloak. I hope it doesn't turn out to be glossy. It's filling in real nice. Yeah, that looks real good. Might not need to highlight with this one. I want it to be a dark cloak, so. Oh yeah, that looks good for the cloak.
Like you said,
Good oak. Maybe 200. So Beal Tan on Mary. You know what? I should have done their faces first. That is, that dries, I can do the eyes. Beal Tan, I think. Yeah, that looks good. That's helping to make the give the coat just a slightly bluer hue. Slightly bluer hue. Right. Let's help the jacket stand out a little bit more. Drakenhof Nightshade. Drakenhof. Dragon hoof. I applied that a little too heavy, but I think it should just be enough that I can still wipe it away. I'm just going to keep using it to fill in the other, to refresh the brush and fill in the other spots. Right. Did forget a little bit on his scarf. That's okay. I'm just going to highlight that later with a couple little thin streaks. All right, let's get their faces and feet and hands. There it is. Check the faces. All right, that is all the washes. Cool. I probably should have remembered what order I did them in, though, so I can properly highlight and paint stuff. But, whoops. Oh well. Cool, just highlights now. And eyes. Oh, crack back. Alright, so. Alright, his cloak's dry. Actually, Mary's almost entirely dry. Pippin's cloak still has some time to dry. This is his face and jacket and stuff. Ooh, I almost set him right in the water. Alright, so let's work on Mary a bit. And because I've already done a lot of... He's a small guy, I've never done a lot of... So let's get out the small brushes. These two can be set to the side. Alright, so... Green, blue. That's gonna look okay. Let me do... How light do I want this cloak? I'll see how the scab and blight looks now that I've shaded it. Let's do a tiny bit just to test. Like right in the center. Okay, yeah, that's... Let it dry. They're always a little lighter before they dry. Let scab and blight dry before I decide. I'm gonna blend a little bit. Alright. There's some Lauren Forest. Dilute it up. Got to mix. Always gotta mix. Oh, this is one of my old ones. I can feel the metal bead I had to put into it to make it mix. Pancakes is up to something. He's out in the hall. Here, making this little pain in... I'm being a pain in the ass hall. Alright, small brush. Ooh, too much, too much. Alright, just a little bit on there. Here he comes. I hear him with his jingle sock. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? How come you never want to snuggle during the day? How come it's only when I'm streaming? Mom and Daddy think you're a butt face. Yeah, we think you're a butt face. Yeah, I know. You don't think so, but we know you are, buddy. He doesn't want to admit it. He's very much a butt face. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Don't whine at me. We invite you every night to come snuggle with us, buddy, but you never do. You just sit in the doorway and stare at us like a creeper. It's because you're a creep. I diluted way too much green. That's okay. What? What? Hi. Hello. You're tugging on my arm while I'm trying to paint, buddy. Not cool, dude. Not cool, dude. The dork. That was all the green I needed. I kind of hated that I didn't that much, but that's okay. Pancakes, buddy. What is up? Hi. As soon as I turn around, he hops into bed and is just like, no, I'm done. But pain in the ass. Pancakes, you're a pain in the ass, and I love you very much. Let's do the yellow. Pancakes, you're a small bastard man. Oh, he's curling up on his little bed. It's hard to believe he humps everybody. I'm not afraid to tell people that Panty will expose you and the things you do, buddy. I don't care. Who knows it? Pancakes is a humper. It's a dirty, violent humper. Plays oblivious because he doesn't understand. That's why he has no friends. His pants look good. I could do... Yeah, okay, that's not that bright. So I'm going to save his cloak for a minute. Pippin's still trying. Do his hair. Oh shit. My good brushes, my good highlighting brush is being used on some of the scenery right now. So they really give him kind of like a bright blonde. It's kind of what I was hoping to do, so I could hit it with one of the washes and darken it. The question, I guess, is which wash? Which wash? Shift switching. Hmm. Bag looks fairly good, but let me get... His bag looks like it's got one of those weird little ties on it, so let me hit that with this. Like how that doesn't stand out like at all. So let me do it again. All right, a little better. Okay. I wonder their faces. Actually, you know what? That's all his unique stuff. So let's wash his hair so I can get that right. I'm gonna use Cryptex Armor Shade. No, not that. Sepia. Maybe the Seraphim Sepia will do it. No. Seraphim Sepia is not doing it. Reeklin Flush Shade, maybe? Is it this one? God, it seems so orange, though. I'm just going to ag wrap it. Gotta darken the highlights a bit. Enough to make it so he doesn't look like he's from a 90s boy band. Although, isn't he actually? Let's look that up. I can't remember their names. Billy Boyd and I can't remember Mary's actor's name. Peter Montague, maybe. Is he actually in a boy band? Skin, cloak, yeah. Pippin, you dry yet? No. Alright, anyways, we're gonna start working on some other shit. So let's get a little bit more bag color to highlight. Actually. Oh, that's too light. Although I guess if I mix them together. Shit. Right, gravity. Forgot about gravity. Pancake, stop you sneezing, buddy. Poor guy's got the sneezings. Oh, he's sniffing all right out there. There we go. That's a nice. It's a nice color. Wet. That off. Scrub a brush. I made way more of that than I wanted, but then I mean I dropped a huge blob, so it's not like. Small brush. Let's get in there. Let's do Mary's bag first and just get that done with. That's okay. Pippin. Belt. Purse. Oh, that actually really helps the strap stand out. Do you know that song? No, I know that little bit of the song. That's okay. Oh, I might actually want to brush his hair with this. Yeah, I'm gonna get his hair. Closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. Doesn't make much sense to me. Then again, very small. Honey. There we go. Covers up his hair a bit. Is your freaking cloak dry? It's almost dry. Alright, let's do his pockets. His filthy little hobbit pockets. Ooh, I hear police sirens. That takes me back to when I was living in Maryland. Oh, always a fun newsletter for the community. On Friday, we open our community pool, and on Tuesday, there was a rape. Let's go. Yeesh. Alright, let's highlight his jacket. It's only a little glossy. Yeah, his jacket's kind of glossy. Fortunately, it's ought to cover most of it, so. Ooh, unfortunately, it's kind of bright. It just seems to dim down a little bit as it dries, but like when it first goes on, it's. Oh no, that's quite bright. Jacket's looking okay. If we keep reading, the reference pics I have aren't these models. So I keep looking up to see, like, oh, where does this fold? Which direction? Oh, wrong thing. Completely different guy. Well, not different guy, you know what I mean. Sometimes I glance up and I hear there's a lag. It's just like I'm holding so still. It looks like my frames are lagging. Then I'll move again and go. Oh, good. Alright, this is going to be hard. Get right here. Dun, 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 dun. I do thin highlights while not touching anything. I actually managed to do it. Alright, that is his jacket. I think that is everywhere I want to hit with that. Alright. Alright, I'm going to use the slightly large brush for his cloak. Excuse me. Okay. This is actually doable with the large brush. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I can do it with the large brush. Bum, bum, bum. Right. Alright, that did good on his cloak. A little bit on his, not his tie. What is it? Scarf. Tiny bit on his scarf with the administratum. There's the small brush I'm just doing like the tassels and stuff. I'm just going to do directly out of here. A small brush. Oof. Yeah, that is a small one. Oh boy. That was mistaken. Two, put there and there. Okay, that kind of worked out okay for a scarf. That kind of worked. Old blonde right next to it, so we should be able to see that it is darker, but it's not quite dark enough. That's still a huge jump in tone. Oh, 2 hours. Not bad. We're doing 2 guys. It's real thick a lot though. That's a little better. Still lighter, but it's, you know, manageable. Out. Actually get one of my longer brushes to do this. This looks perfect. Let's do it with Mary's cloak. There we go. We need like the large parts of the pattern that you have to really figure out. You want the streak? Oh shit. Okay. I went on a little strong. It's actually coming on a little, it's a little light in color. I think it's not so bad. Yeah, as long as I apply kind of thin streaks, it seems to be okay. Just the tip. Oh, you have a bag strap there. I didn't notice either. Sometimes you just don't notice something until you've painted all around it. And suddenly there it is, a little tiny strap sticking out of his side. Makes sense, he's got his backpack on. Those are his bag straps. Right. Just another small detail that's easily overlooked. Not the right brush. My wash brush. There it is. Hi, honey. Nice. What'd you crash into?
It's excuse me, I'm here spending so much energy, and not taking it.
Hate it when mine does that. Highlight strokes. Kind of like dry brushing, but not quite. I'm gonna have to add a little more back into this actually. Oh, watermelon. Pancakes, buddy. So,
I'm gonna eat from it too, but I figured it's easier for you to reach.
cute, huh? How was your day? Someone gave you a decaf that was not decaffeinated, huh?
Still drinking. What happened?
Right? Doesn't that make him a pain in the ass? Tell him he's a pain in the ass.
Like, I love him, but can he, like, I don't know, maybe do this when we're up and about?
No. It's wired into him to be a pain in the ass.
And you know what? I think it's so funny that he waits in the window, or waits by the window until I come home. It's like, oh, good. Now my day starts.
Mother, it's here. Time to be a bother. Mother, it's screaming time.
And I felt so bad because we are their world, we're their, lives. I mean,
Fucking dorks, get a hobby, guys. Jesus.
I don't like being someone's center of the universe. I don't like that because it means also, this coffee is giving me anxiety. Yes, seriously, boys.
That's the cats.
Hmm?
That's the cats.
No.
Just make his pants look messy. It's a little better. It's a little better on the pants. Watermelon! Go. Um... The watermelon cancel out the line burn. Yeah, kinda. Silver. I should be done with, that's the eyes, face, silver, gold. Yeah. Eyes, face, silver, and gold. Silver on the blades, silver on their buttons. Oh, arm's killing me.
Hey, Ancient Earth. No. Or I'm thinking aliens. Ancient Earth is on Prime, and my brain immediately saw aliens.
Little blue still in the brush isn't coming out, so let me clean that up. Alright, buttons. Mary's got some buttons. I actually don't think there's going to be any gold on these guys. Let's get these. Oh, he's got like a lot of little buttons. Oh boy. Top one's a little big, but the others are good. Well, most of the others are good. Yeah, I'll try it out. I'll fix that. Alright, let's get a little bit on the pommel stone. Two bits. Side of the blade. Just going to give it a little bit of shine. On the edge. Right. It's all his silver. Excuse me. Packs and straps and bags and things. Oh, right. Cloak. Clasp. Just his. Yeah, good little clasp there. Pippin. Little claspy thing. The little, his bag looks like it's tied shut actually. Does have a belt buckle in here though. That's on his back. So the silver, I don't think there's any gold. Oh right, in fact there's blade. His blade. Must have had such a difficult time dealing with the hobbits when they were doing all their spy work. But I saw the people cowering in fear when suddenly show up asking about hobbits, and Sam's dad tells him to get the fuck out of town. Farmer Maggot doesn't help him either. And they finally get some of them corn. They pop up with the barrow blades. Children, watermelon.
Sounds like fun. The last days of Pompeii.
That sounds like a delightful story. Nope. Alright, time. Let's get out the really tiny brush. Alright, I'm probably have to like lean out of the camera. Oops. I'm gonna be leaning out of the view of the camera just so we can,
I'm plugging in.
just so I can like lean closer to see what I'm doing. Alright, you little hobbit bastards. Alright. God, it dries before I even get it like on there. This brush is so thin. 2. There we go on his hair. Teeny little dot of brown, I can fix that. I hate doing eyes, but they look so good. Because I never have any depth perception when I poke the black. I'm going to put some black in here. It works. He's looking off to the side. Kind of fills in part of the eyeball that I missed earlier, so. Drive too quick.
Uh-oh.
Yes, honey?
No!
What happened, hon? What happened, hon?
Minecraft is being stupid?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hope I didn't just lose my... Oh, okay. Okay. I used my pickaxe to get my shulker box back,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden it just disappeared and it never showed up again.
Ah.
Like, no, that's all my stuff in there. Well,
Did I send you the clip of, like, I think I've sent it to you before. There's a guy mining and stuff. Or just doing his stuff, and then a creeper shows up behind him and it blows up. And it blows up, like, his chests.
oh.
So his chests just dump all their stuff.
Yeah.
But then a lightning hits immediately after and just obliterates everything. It's all gone.
My God. That sounds absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm trying to be really fast when I get out my shulker boxes. Very quickly get it out.
Skin done.
Rip it out. No. Shulker boxes.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, of course.
Blueberries.
You were thinking of blueberries over there. Hi, pancakes. Being a whiny bitch. Yeah, you are. Extra pancakes. It's a whiny bitch. These are a whiny bitch, though. I can't feel my hands. Mm-hmm. I made that gin and tonic stronger than I thought. Whole bit toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whole bits. 4 whole bits. No offense, young masters. More Joel to ask questions after dark. chemicals. Shit. I think the alcohol just all hit at once. Ooh, baby. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get this far into my models only to screw them up. My alcohol tolerance is always random. It's like, oh, did you have 5 car bombs with a Guinness in between? You're fine. Oh, did you drink 2 Coors Light? Yeah, you're fucked. Oh, this feels nice though. It's been a while since I've had a buzz. But that's one hand, 2 feet and 1 hand done so far. And boy, man, I'll be honest, it has been a while since I've had like a good buzz. This is exactly a good buzz. This feels great. I know. You'd think bootlegger, you'd think I'd be drinking more, but you gotta keep your head about you to avoid the feds. Set it up just a little bit. Looks like he's in reverse blackface. Because the way these colors are working, because of how tight to the eyes, like dark circles, or it looks like. You see, the colors come through weird. Because I haven't done his mouth yet, so it looks like his mouth has been like completely avoided by any kind of like white makeup. Helps. Boy. I might touch up his hair a little bit. Oh, hey, I might have just enough wet brown to do that. I didn't do a good job, but I kind of covered up the one eye I did, but not in a major way, so it doesn't look too terrible. Feels so warm and contained. Scratch my head with the model. Whoops. This is like it's like the buzz you get from coming in on like a cold day and just finally having a nice hot something. Glass of mulled wine. Hobbit cheeks. Gotta get close to the eyes without actually touching the eyes. That's the hard part.
Oh my.
Find a fun hole or something? Find a fun cave or something?
So I used my shovel to dig up some, they call it like the gravel stuff.
Uh-huh.
And out came this wall of lava.
Oh, that's always fun.
So
It's fun, the accidental death pit. Right now, Mary looks like he's got clown makeup on because I haven't done his lip. There we go. That works. I'm very surprised it did. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going to let this face dry a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit more brown on their feet. Actually, I'm going to use a wash on their feet instead. Oops. Oops. I mean, it goes super slowly on the overworld. The amount of times I've been in the nether and it's been like, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, a little Agrax applied on the feet. Looks great. More watermelon. All right. Pale flash, last bit. So just in case. Okay. Last bits. Let's get the toes. Ankles, and sides of the feet. Ankle bone. Shin bone. Get the back of the hand. This thumb. This hand. Ooh, I didn't get close enough to the sleeve with that one. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. that's Final Fantasy 13. What am I thinking? Hell. Weird looking face, but oh well. Gotta live with it. Some reason it looks like he's got like two big blind orbs for eyes. I feel like go back in and dot it with black, but how badly do I want to ruin it? How badly do I want to book it up? It's time. Add a little more to thin up though. Just a little bit of thinning. Just enough. Almost done. I might read through their eyes though, but I don't want to script their faces. Pippin's face is okay. Mary's face turned out weird. Well, that just fixed whatever was wrong with Pippin's face. It was part of his lip. Like turns out I didn't actually get any paint on it. Oh, that's much better. So it kind of had like a Joker smile going on there. It's got some weird shit, especially with that eyebrow. What the fuck? Dominic Monaghan? Is that his name? It's Dominic. I think. Fuck. Alright, let's make the tiniest little black dot to his eyes though. Ladies and gentlemen, watch as I screw it all up. Alright, I've given him 2 creepy black dots. That was not the intention. Can I fix it with 2 white dots? Because if I can't, then we've got evil demonic Mary. So close, so close. I gotta get back to the black. I should have started with the white. It started to eclipse the black. I will have to fix his nose, though. Eh, better. It's better. It's not good, but it's better. Just a little bit of this to patch up his hair. I think we'll be good. Can I give him eyebrows? I'm taking all kinds of unnecessary risks. Some thick ass eyebrows. Alright, monobrow it is that I'm just going to paint over. Shit. I should have done this. Fix the eye and ruin the eyebrow. I know, stop. Don't understand. An idiot.
Okay. Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna stop fucking with it. Pippin's okay. It's not a great sculpt of his face anyway. It's kind of poppy looking, and his eyes are squinty. So, oops. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, there's a little curl of hair in the way. It's really hard to get the eyebrow there, but cool. I might retouch his face in the morning, so I'm gonna wait to upload pictures until morning. See if I can figure out what I've done wrong with it. But I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm starting to crash. So I got 2 guys done. It only took about 3 hours, which isn't bad. That's much better than the other guys got. So hey, works for me. Next week I'll do Frodo and Sam. Sam's got a lot of stuff on him, so then I'll do Sam, and then I'll finish with Frodo. Maybe I'll do Gollum. I have a couple old Gollums. I do the invisible Gollum too. I'll do Gollum on his own. I'll do the invisible one at the same time because I gotta do the rock and stuff. So I'll do the rocks together. But that's it for tonight. If you're able to tune in, great. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to finish. But you can't see it. Finish my gin and lime juice and tonic, and it hurts and it causes heartburn. So I guess I'm gonna have to split like the lime in half instead of just drinking a whole lime. But hey. Anyways, I'm working on some scenery for a tournament, but I'm almost done with that. So like once that's done, a little more game time. I want to do Fallout. I don't know if I want to do New Vegas or Fallout 3. That's a tough one because I've never played New Vegas, but I have it, and I've just never beaten 3. Like I get a little ways into it and get distracted and just not pick it up again for a while. That's next on my list, I think. I also still have the GameCube hooked up, so I can find some older games. Like maybe Prince of Persia. I want to say my record for Prince of Persia was 2.5 hours. But that was half a lifetime ago, so no idea if I've got do that again. Fastest game I ever beat was Legacy of Goku in like 23 minutes for the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, some more gaming in, some more painting, and I will see you around. So have a good Friday night, and I will see you later. Good night.